What's up, YouTube? It's Boston Sport Fan 91 coming at you on Tuesday morning. So, we're talking a little Monday Night Raw from last night. Overall, fun episode. Lots of things went on, and we had a couple of wrestlers get busted open last night. Most notably, Liv Morgan. At first, you saw the blood coming from her face. You're like, oh yeah. She's bleeding. She's busted open. But later that night, there was a segment in the back with her, Dom, and I forget who Dom was talking to right now because the conversation isn't really what sticks in my head. I can't even remember. It was her, Dom, and someone else yapping about something that didn't even matter to me. But the gash, it was Finn Balor. The gash on her head, oh wow. The eyebrow got, man, that's something you see in UFC. She had that wide open. That looked painful. She was bleeding there pretty good. Obviously it was a great match. Her and Raquel, Liv taking the pin. What? Great match, fun match, horrible finish. Io Sky and her tag team partner, Dakota Kai, them picking up the win, Damage Control over Liv Morgan. No. The match itself was good. The finish, the ending, the woman that took the pin, Liv. No. Just no. I was not happy with that. Liv is a superstar, and she should be treated as such. It should be Raquel to take that fall. I mean, Raquel is not very good. Watching her in that match, it was a little bit painful to watch her in that match last night. So seeing Liv take that fall, I am not happy. Liv's a superstar, and we have to protect Liv. Moving on, excuse me. The beginning of the show. Let's jump back a little bit. The beginning of the show. We open the show again with Jey Uso. People are loving him. That is a fun entrance to watch. We're well on our way to having another full-blown E-Fest, although it's still going for about the first, 7 to 10 minutes of the show. And then Gunther comes out, ruins it, beats him up, and we get what we all know has been coming. Jey tells him, I'll see you at WrestleMania. And that sets the stage for Jey to be and new WWE champion. I just don't see Jey losing at WrestleMania. I think you got to have Jey and Gunther main event, night one, and then Cena, because Cena's coming out of the Elimination Chamber, the winner, in my opinion. Cena and Cody, night two, main event. Those are the two biggest matches. Not even a question in my mind. The two biggest matches going into WrestleMania this year are going to be the Cody defending against, in my opinion, John Cena, and John Cena probably taking the belt from Cody, and then Jey definitely taking the belt from Gunther. I also think that we don't need 2 nights of WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania used to feel a lot more special when it was just one. Who cares if you have 7 championship fights on one card? It's WrestleMania. Have all the championship fights on one card, and that's all you need. We don't need to see all the lower tier talent, just so they can say they don't know. WrestleMania is supposed to be special. It's supposed to be, not everyone participates in the Super Bowl. Not everyone needs to participate in WrestleMania. Not everyone that's signed by WWE needs to be there. Some people just, not every team goes to the Super Bowl. That's it. That's my opinion on that one. But good opening segment with Gunther and Jey Uso. Obviously, that led into the really strong tag team match with my Liv Morgan and Damage Control. And then as wrestler, and now here's something else about the opening of the show. I'm not liking this whole watching the wrestlers walk into the building thing. It doesn't feel authentic. A couple weeks ago we had Drew McIntyre walking and looking like an absolute clown when he was walking in on camera. Last night we had Bayley coming in with a basketball that she could barely even dribble. Sometimes it's just we don't need to see the superstars making the entrance into whatever arena they're in that night. I think it makes them look clownish in some respects. Drew looked stupid a couple weeks ago doing it. Bayley looked awful last night doing it. Watching her try to bounce that basketball, it seemed pointless. I guess it just didn't like it. I don't think we need to watch the wrestlers walk into the arena. It's just something that I don't need to see on Raw or SmackDown. Speaking of wrestlers walking in, returning, we had the phenomenal AJ Styles last night. Him and Dom picking up again. They have some history. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'll see how it goes. Just kind of seems like, AJ came back. The championship pictures are somewhat full. Maybe he doesn't have a ton to do. I thought AJ should be going for the IC belt, or maybe over SmackDown, the US belt. It doesn't seem to go in that direction. Seems like they're gonna take Braun a little bit different direction than AJ Styles. We had a quick stay down with him last night. Two names that we haven't seen on Raw this week or really last week in any real significant amount of time, being Braun Breaker and Penta. How you can have Penta debut, have great matches, have such a strong Royal Rumble, and then he's just off TV. Now, I know we still get the vignettes and the video packages and whatnot, but have him there. Have him. He should have been on Raw last night. I missed Penta. I'm not happy we didn't have Penta, and I think that's probably my second biggest complaint about last night's show, is that we didn't actually have Penta on the show, just that video package. That's gonna probably lead me into my biggest complaint of the night, and that was the main event segment. CM Punk came out, did his thing. CM Punk was kind of a non-factor on last night's show, in my opinion, of course. But Logan Paul. Now, I don't like either Paul brother to begin with. I don't understand how they have gotten so popular, why people continue to give them a platform to be popular, why we're still tuning into their fights and all that, and giving, companies a reason to want to have these guys on their shows. I don't know why, can't figure it out. Jake's an extremely annoying, can't stand him. I wish Tyson had knocked him out. Tyson should have knocked him out. We all know that was a staged fight. And obviously Logan in WWE, I don't find him to be an entertaining heel at all. I usually love the heel. I usually find them to be the entertaining character of the program. Usually faces bore me to death. There are some exceptions. But Logan's just not good. He's not entertaining. I don't understand how WWE sees him as a top of the card talent going over on Rey Mysterio. I just don't understand the hype behind the Paul brothers. Just does not click for me there. And then obviously the end of the episode of Raw, Paul picks up the win over Rey Mysterio, and then we get, I guess the best way I can describe it is a Sopranos inspired ending. The New Day, the new version of the New Day, Kofi and Xavier playing heels. That it's nice to see them flip the script. We had the New Day rocks for so long, and the New Day did rock. They were fun, entertaining. I mean, there was not a time those three, Big E, Kofi, and X, were on TV, and I was not entertained. Most entertaining group on WWE TV for a very long time. But it's nice to see a different side of Kofi and Xavier now. It's nice to see it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Obviously, the last night's ends with New Day jumping Rey Mysterio, and the screen goes black. Kind of Sopranos inspired. So I'm looking forward to next Monday already. Next Monday Night Raw is going to be fun. I think WWE's been doing a phenomenal job of getting us ready for next week's episode. Very, very exciting. I know I didn't touch on it. What I try to do is, I try to talk about the things that really stick in my mind. I don't do the whole take notes or anything. I do the video on the fly. Whatever comes to my head is, that's what was important to me. That's what stuck, and let's talk about it. And if I don't remember, I guess it didn't have an impact, right? The tag team championships, whatever. That I didn't care who won that match. If it was Ian New, Ian Still, whatever. So that is about it. Oh, I almost forgot. How did I forget this? Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, at the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. We're going to have a title defense. I don't see how in the world Rhea does not retain her championship. I fully expect Ian Still, and it better be Ian Still, because if we get an Ian New, I will be just as mad about that, if not more mad than I was with Liv Morgan losing last night. So now that's about it. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you all enjoyed Monday Night Raw. Let me know down below, what was your favorite part? What are you excited to see? Did you miss seeing KO and Sami Zayn's story continue? I know they touched on it, but it was not anywhere near what I was hoping for. But I do think they have big things planned for that story in the future. Very excited for the continuation of KO and Sami Zayn. But now that's it. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please hit that like button, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.